The New York Knicks are back in the win column after they dismantled Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard, and the Milwaukee Bucks 116-94. And they received great news as Jalen Brunson found a way to win the game for this team despite the shot not falling. Jalen Brunson started the game 0 of 7, but he got everybody involved. He set the table, and he was the floor general that this team needs. The New York Knicks dominated this game, never trailed. They won wire to wire, and they showed you that when they play their A game, they are able to beat anybody in the association. The stat that I'm most proud of for the New York Knicks is that they had 35 assists to just 7 turnovers. The New York Knicks starting 5 all scored in double figures. This marks the 7th consecutive game in which all 5 starters scored in double figures, which is a franchise record. And that's what's awesome about this team. That it doesn't just need to be Jalen Brunson. That it doesn't just need to be Mikal Bridges. That it doesn't just need to be OG Anunoby. That it doesn't just need to be Josh Hart. That it doesn't just need to be Karl Anthony Towns. And that is why Jalen Brunson showed tonight that he can find a way to impact winning despite the shot not falling. 9 assists for Jalen Brunson and 0 turnovers. I was very critical of the way Brunson played in the last 2 losses versus the Houston Rockets as well as versus the Atlanta Hawks. But tonight is the reason that we love Jalen Brunson. Tonight's the reason that he's the captain. Found a way to get you a win. But he started by setting the table, getting people open looks, getting Karl Anthony Towns the ball, getting OG the ball, getting Mikal the ball, and then set the table and then close the door. That's what he did. 6 of 7 in that second half. Jalen Brunson showed you that he could be what this team needs him to be. And he still didn't even play all that great efficiently shooting the ball. But that's what I care about. 9 assists, 0 turnovers. Thank you, Mr. Captain. And Karl Anthony Towns. Ha ha! Karl Anthony Towns. You sick, sick individual. This guy's unbelievable. Every time this dude steps onto the hardwood with New York across his chest, he shows up. 32, 11, and 5. And he did it in 32 minutes. Barely played in the second half. He was unreal. There was nothing that the Milwaukee Bucks could do. You want to put Brook Lopez on him? Barbecue chicken. You want to put Bobby Portis on him? Barbecue chicken. You want to put Giannis on him? Barbecue chicken. Karl Anthony Towns is proving to be one of, if not the best scoring big man in the NBA. You need threes from the top of the key? He got that. You need threes in the corner? He's got that. You need him to get downhill off the pump fake being ran off the line? He's got that. You need him to work out back to the basket, right hook, left hook? He's got that. Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson can be the best duo in the NBA. I do believe that. And I believe they are building brick by brick to get to that point. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We put out free, informative, entertaining, passion-driven content every day on your New York Knicks. So if you love this team and you bleed orange and blue, subscribe to the channel. Josh Hart came out and set the tone for this team. I thought that his effort to start against Atlanta was very questionable. He let Zachary, Reese Hache get into a rhythm. Saw a couple of shots go in, and I thought that, he just didn't bring it enough. But, man, he did what he needed to do tonight. Got downhill, got in the open court, stuffed the stat sheet in only the way that Josh Hart could. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. He's becoming an initiator and a creator for this team, and he's doing everything he can. He's playing in that Draymond Green role, and he's been excellent. Shout out to Josh. Got to have Hart. Mikal Bridges can't seem to find the range. I thought he did a good job defensively, though, on Damian Lillard. I thought he really did really good in that department. But, man, when you go 21 of 40, no, 11 of 40, right? No, 11 of 30. 11 of 30 between Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, and you win by 22. I think that just speaks volumes to the type of team you are. OG's going to get it going. Bridges is going to get it going on offense. But what OG brought you on defense, 5 dimes for OG as well. Everybody moved the ball. They found a way to get it done. And it's very encouraging. And I don't even think the Knicks are scratching the surface of the type of team they could be. The loss against Houston was stressful. The loss against Atlanta was maddening. But that's why we believe in these teams. I know the Bucks are bad, but they still got maybe the best player in the NBA. And they found a way to get a win when Brunson was not good offensively, scoring the ball for a half. Anunoby and Bridges didn't have it. They still found a way to be great, and they got the win. We'll talk more about this game around the corner. But first, I got to give a major shout-out to our proud sportsbook partner, DraftKings. The NBA is finally back. A new season means new ways to get into the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. First time, new DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Every point counts with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code NICKSCHAT. That's code NICKSCHAT for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777. Visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in New Hampshire, Oregon, Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gambling resources, see dkng.co/BBALL.
Shout out to our proud sportsbook partner, DraftKings. Unfortunately, Smitty's same-game parlay did not hit tonight. Giannis did get the block. It was a doom. Can't hit them all. Still up units on the year. So if you want to tail me, if you want to fade me, just make sure you do it responsibly and do it at DraftKings. Get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 using our promo code NICKSCHAT.
Shout out to DraftKings. Oh, shout out to my guy Nick Davidov in the building. What's up, Davidov? Loved what I saw from Deuce McBride today. Look, man, this guy is just someone that it's a treat to watch him. All grind, all the time. He empties the tank every single time he's on the floor. He's willing to guard whoever he has to guard, and he continues to grow and grow on the offensive end. 14 tonight for Deuce, 5-11 from the field, 2-6 from downtown, a little bit shy of where he'd like to be, but 45% from the deck, giving you 14 off the pine. That's awesome. And I thought Jericho Sims had his best game of the season. I really did. I thought Sims was good on the glass. He says he had 5 boards. He had 4 offensive boards, though. 4 offensive boards from Jericho Sims tonight. He low-key dunked on Giannis Antetokounmpo. I haven't been kind to Sims this year. I don't think he's necessarily an NBA talent, but he battled tonight, and he did what he had to do in 15 minutes. I was very thrilled with the way that Jericho Sims brought the boom tonight. Tyler Kolek as well, I thought played well. Got a little bit more of an extended run. 16 minutes from him. It was nice to see. 33 minutes for Hart, 32 minutes for Anunoby, 31 for Brunson, 36 for Bridges, 32 for Towns. This game was essentially over by the time the fourth quarter got here, and it was nice to see the New York Knicks kind of empty the bench and be able to rely on some of these guys. Matt Ryan got in the game for the first time as a New York Knick, made his Knick debut, former king of New York basketball in high school. He knocked in that 1-3. He was able to see one fall, and it was awesome because we saw everyone on the sideline be hyped about it. We saw Cat, we saw Campaign, and we saw others, Josh Hart, celebrate when Matt Ryan knocked in that 3. That's what he could do. That's what he could do. He could shoot the ball, piss out of the ball, and the Knicks, if they can get occasional shots to fall from him, it's going to help this team reach heights that we all thought they could do. The Milwaukee Bucks might be just a bad team. The Milwaukee Bucks might just be a bad team. I know Giannis is great and Dame is great, but I thought the Knicks did a really good job on them. 94 points. You hold a team to under 95 points in 2024, 2025. That's special. They did. The Knicks played well. They did. They out-rebounded Milwaukee as well. My app says 48 rebounds to 41 rebounds, so that was nice to see. You saw the stats for Giannis. He got his, but the Knicks held him in semi-control. And then Damian Lillard, Bridges made it tough for him. Deuce made it tough for him. This is a guy who is best days are behind him. And we've told you that for 2 years now. This is what I love the most, though. 35 assists on 43 shots made. Only 8 shots tonight for the New York Knicks winning the basket that were unassisted. And if I had to guess, those also probably included some hockey assists. It's also nice to win a game where you only shoot 30% from 3. Shoot 30% from 3 and you blew them out. You blew them out. You dominated them. Loved it. That's how you bounce back. That's how you bounce back. Hats off to the Knicks. That's New York Knicks hoops. That is why we all believe that this Knicks team can go out and win a championship. What was your number one takeaway from the game? Let me know in the comments section, and make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on IG at @MarshallGreen_. Hit me up over there, and let's go Knicks!